Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today, like every Monday, I'll be discussing about something that I'm doing with my own print-on-demand or printables journey, my thoughts about something, my progress with something. And today is dedicated to my progress, or I would say progress, even though it's taking me a lot longer than I thought, my progress with my Etsy store for selling clip art, backgrounds, seamless patterns, and even fonts, all for commercial purposes that you can use in your own print-on-demand or in selling printables on Etsy or anywhere else. I would also be showing you some of my progress with Payhip, as it is another platform that I will be selling my art on. The thing is, I really wanted to make this tutorial about how to set up your own domain with Payhip and really master the designing of your website with Payhip, but there was a little bit of a snag in there. We'll talk about that later, and there will be a full video on Payhip with a domain later on in the next, I think maybe in the weekend or in the week after that, once that problem is resolved. Well, not a problem, just, sometimes tech stuff take time. For those of you who are watching this video as a live premiere, welcome! I love making live premieres and I did miss making them. I think I made so many live premieres in June that I kind of miss this, but just Mondays is good for me. So if you want to make sure not to miss out on live premieres, just check in every single Monday at 7 p.m. Bulgaria time. And if you have any questions to me within this live premiere, feel free to use the chat that is, I think, that way or down below if you're using the YouTube app. And you can ask me questions and I can reply in real time because I'm not actually talking right now. This video was recorded in the morning. It's a pre-recorded, pre-edited video that was uploaded onto YouTube with a special live premiere feature that allows me and you, well, the opposite, me and you, to watch this video for the first time together. And then after that, it's just another, boring YouTube video out there without a chat. And the first thing I want to do in this live premiere is to make myself smaller and show you guys my computer, because this is some of the progress with my Etsy store, and it is quite possible that by the time you're watching this, there are a lot more products. Again, this is recorded in the morning, and I'm still going to be working on my Etsy store later today before the live premiere, and of course, later on in this week. So right now, what I have is a coming soon banner, commercial approved clip art and patterns. My store is called MeyAroyo Arts. There's also my logo here, and I actually also ordered a magic mug with my logo that will be reviewed in this channel in, well, some random Wednesday. What I wrote down in my bio tag is commercial use clip art and seamless patterns for POD and also for printables. And I did a small announcement coming soon, commercial use proof clip art for print-on-demand, as well as seamless patterns for your print-on-demand or printable projects. And of course, with the coming soon, and I have 10 products as of, 10 o'clock in the morning in Bulgaria, of which we have the 3 clip arts for Christmas that I've done. They're really big. I mean, I can just go into one of this, and this was actually sold several times. It's also on my TeePublic store, and you can use these clip arts for any project that you want. You can make printable stickers with them. You can sell them on RedBubble or on any print-on-demand as is. Add Merry Christmas, whatever you want to do with them. It's 5 different files, and they are pretty big. I mean, around 3200 by 4300 pixels with transparent backgrounds, and you can use them as is or add stuff to them. Next up, we have the Christmas trees that I also made using Procreate, and they're kind of nice with a lot of colors. You can make patterns with them. You can pretty much do whatever you want with them, whether it's to just put them straight up or make patterns. And yes, you can sell them even as printable stickers. The only thing that you cannot do is sell them as clip art. You can literally make like wall art designs of just one of these trees, and that's fine with me. And everything in my store is 30% off if you're purchasing 3 items or more. I also have this printable postcard for Christmas here because it was made during a tutorial, and I promise I will keep it there. I don't think it's going to sell because I made it relatively expensive, but this was made during a tutorial, including the mock-up. Of course, that's why it has like wow instead of my own logo. This was made during a tutorial, so you can go ahead and check out the tutorial on how to make and sell printable postcards on Etsy. It is rather cute. Let me just get back to my store, where you can also see some of my background. Some of them have packages of 10, some of them has packages of 6 or 7 or whatever. I was using this one in yesterday's tutorial with the Christmas stockings for Art of Wear. These are basically 6 files for sort of plaid flannel, and I will be having a lot more seamless patterns here, but what is important for me that you guys understand is that you can even take a normal digital paper pack and turn it into a seamless pattern, And I know we've had tutorials in which we've touched upon that, but I just want to show you real quick. So for example, this listing has 9 JPEG files. And if I'm going to go to Art of Wear, which is currently where I like designing seamless patterns at the moment, and I'm just going to go to scarves, create a new design. And let's say I will upload one of these pastel blue digital paper packs that, of course, is not a seamless pattern. Let's say I'm going to choose this one, the water one. If I'll just click on it and upload it onto the platform, let's say I make it a bit smaller and put it here. If I were to duplicate this and place this on a side, you can see very clearly here that this is not a seamless pattern. But what you can do is go to Canva and create a 5000 by 5000 pixel design. And this is something that you can completely do with the free version of Canva. By the way, if you want to try out Canva Pro, there is a link down below to try it out for 30 days. I'm going to my elements, to my grids, and I'm choosing a 2x2 grid, and I'm minimizing the spacing. And then I'm going to go to my uploads because I want to grab one of my designs that is not a seamless pattern. And you can see here that I was uploading all of them, and we were using this ocean thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this and just put it on everything. And then the first one I'm going to leave the same. The second one, I'm just clicking here on the second box. I'm going to flip it horizontally. And then the lower one, I'm going to flip it vertically. And the last one in the corner, I'm going to flip it both ways. And that will create a seamless pattern that I can simply download as a JPEG file. And later on, if I choose to upload it onto Art of Wear, this will create a seamless pattern. I can just delete these two ones, place this here, duplicate it endlessly to create one huge ocean waves abstract scarf. By the way, if you want me to make more Art of Wear tutorials, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really digging them lately, and I think that I think it also depends because I made an order for some of their products, so if they're going to come in good quality, I'm going to get straight right into it. But as you can see here, this pattern is perfect, and it was made from a digital paper pack that is not seamless. Of course, you can also do it with other abstract digital paper packs, not just with mine. But if you want to do it with mine, you have 9 blue ones, 9 green ones, 9 olive ones. I think I also made pink ones, but I'm not, yeah, I just had to refresh the page. So we also have pink as well as vintage digital paper packs. And these are also good, you know, if you're just using them for smaller products. I mean, for the masks, you don't really need to have anything bigger, or for a mug, because 36,000 is big enough. I'm also going to add some more seamless patterns that I did that are quite unique in their design. And let me see if I can find them over here. I did some nice little abstract designs that are very big. They're 5000 by 5000, and I've been designing with them quite a lot. So it's been super fun. But what I'm really lacking here in my store is a good cover photo. And I thought I might as well just design it with you guys. So what I have right now is coming soon, and I don't have it coming soon. Instead, I want to write something like, welcome, commercial use approved. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these pieces of designs that I've already did for Art of Wear and already deleted their background. I think it will make things easier for me than just clearing backgrounds again. If you want to know more about background clearing, you can go ahead and check out a video tutorial that I made about, well, basically all of the effects that you have with Canva photos, because they do have a lot of special things. I'm going to put this pants over here. And I think I do have a bit more products that I can share, including, for example, these stockings that I'm just going to put as is. And I don't know if you like this cover or not. I mean, I kind of like it, but again, this is totally like my style and my ideas. I don't know if you like the concept of this cover or not, but I think I'm good with it. And I want to see if I can get a good clear shot, maybe not of her, maybe of her, because I want to have her here, but without the background. So let's just remove it. And this is taking forever. And we have this cute little chica here. Let's see if maybe I can rearrange some of the items. And I think that's good for me now. I mean, I don't know if you guys like it. It does feel a bit weird to me, this design, but it is what I'm going with right now. So let's just download it. go back to my Etsy store, edit shop, click on the banner, and add image from downloads. And this is my shop. Let's go view shop because I think it changed the dimensions. It does look kind of nice. I probably will change it later on, but for now, I kind of like it. So what I'll be having here is my digital paper packs, my clip art, as well as seamless patterns and fonts. Now, last week I posted in our group, what is your favorite font and why? I was using this photo, which was actually made with a font that I called May 1st. And I don't know if you can notice, but like all the capital letters are really bulky and the lowercase letters are not as bulky. And I told people, write to me in a comment, what is your favorite font? And 5 names will be drawn from a hat from the comments of these people and we'll get this font. So let me stop the recording of my screen, make myself bigger, and go get my hat. Because I literally made a hat for this. So 5 people, 5 names I'm going to draw out of this hat. It's like all crumbled inside. And the 5 names, please, please, please message me on Facebook and just send me your email so I can send you my free font for free for commercial purposes. By the way, this font is currently available on Payhip and later on in the next week will also be available on Etsy, but I didn't really want to make it available on Etsy in case someone buys it and then wins it for free. So, oh, I dropped it. I dropped one to the floor. Woohoo! I always wanted to draw things out of a hat. Okay, we have note number 1. Michelle Price Miller. Note number 2. Michelle Campbell. I love how we have so many Michelles. Third winner of the font. Michaela Stubbs. I don't know how to read my own handwriting. Michaela Stubbs. We're having a lot of Michelle and Michaela today. It's funny. By the way, Michelle was one of my nicknames. Let's see. Okay. Another one. We have Noor Nuz or Naz. And the last one to get my font for free. Daniela and Anuela. I'm sorry, I really cannot read my handwriting. Daniela Angela Dracici. I think you're in the group. I mean, you know who you are. You commented. So Daniela, Noor, Michaela, Michelle Campbell, and Michelle Price Miller. Please message me on Facebook so I can send you your free font. Send me your email address on Facebook so I can email you your free font. And for the rest of you who didn't win, I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to do this every single Monday. Like do kind of drawing names out of a hat for something. Please let me know if that is something that is interesting to you guys. I think maybe next Monday I'm going to do it with one of my patterns. So let me know in the comment section down below if that is something that is interesting to you guys. And of course, all of you 5, don't forget to reach out and grab your free font. Moving on to my Payhip store. And I will make myself smaller again. And as you can see, my Payhip store has been through some changes. I mean, I was so bummed out that you just go to a person's Payhip store and the main page is the products. And then I found out a way to do it in a different way. So like to make an actual homepage where I can write stuff about myself, feature the collections that I'm about to sell, as well as have a short video that is just going to be made for the sake of this website about how to implement fonts that you download directly to your Canva. So that's going to be like a small video there, and then maybe a section that I'm not sure it's going to be about me. Maybe it's going to be about print on demand or about the licensing and stuff like that. And I thought it would be really fun to do something like this. And obviously I'm finishing it up, like the entire homepage is wrapped up with the original product that started the Payhip store and like my entire journey with Payhip, because someone was talking to me about buy me a coffee that people can give $5 to someone. And I was like, you know what, I want to do something special. So I opened up this thing with Payhip and offering, you know, if you want to support the channel with $5, all you have to do is purchase that listing and you'll get to download 5 beautiful photos of Vansco and a thank you letter from me. I do still have buy me a coffee, even though in my case it's buy me a pizza, but I thought that this is more my speed. And I really wanted to make this tutorial like today to showcase what I'm doing with my own website. I have, you know, a link to the YouTube channel, a link to our Facebook community, I'm also thinking about adding a link to all of the shop reviews, including a sign-up sheet for the shop reviews in case people don't find it. By the way, it's in the description down below. There's a link to a Google form that you can go in and anonymously submit your shops. And then of course my Clipart, my seamless patterns, and my fonts. And I was looking into connecting my own domain, and I spoke to Payhip. Actually, I had a really nice chat with Payhip over emails about this domain option, and I really wanted to make this video with showing you the whole process. The thing is, while a lot of platforms allow you to buy a domain using their platform, to get a domain to be basically attached to your Payhip store, you have to pre-buy the domain from somewhere else. So I have a lot of domains in my Hostinger account. One of them is quinja.com, which is actually the legal name of my business in Israel. And I was thinking I want to use that domain, but then it came up really weird, like you have to manually do the DNS records. So at the end of it, I think I pretty much did everything right, but it still said it's not configured. And the reason why it's not configured is probably because it takes up to 24 to 48 hours to get configured. So once that is done, I'm going to make a video tutorial about how to connect your domain with Payhip, and I'm going to make it very organized, and it's going to be really fun, but it's not going to be today, so I'm very, very sorry. For now, I'm just exploring Payhip a lot more. I'm exploring their option to have a blog, to have blog posts. I was actually thinking maybe just to grab, MeyAroyo.com and just put it there instead of whatever I was planning for MeyAroyo, but I do think I still want to have my own website just for the things that I do, because I do a lot more things than just sell clip art and stuff like that. I still have my own clients that I manage their stores. I still have a lot of projects that I'm taking from now and again, and still do a lot of things in my day-to-day with video editing or with tutoring. So I kind of want to have a website that is more inclusive and not just for buying my art. And of course, I'm also going to be uploading from time to time things to my Payhip store. And I was also thinking maybe to try and do like this sort of a weekly updated thing. So like every week I would have like a surprise product for $5 that you can get, and it's going to be like a different variety of things. It could be a small video for me. It could be some of the pattern that I was working on this week, sort of like a mishmash of things. Please let me know if that is something that is interesting to you guys, or finally starting to use the buy me a coffee option for memberships. I'm still kind of conflicted. However, I'm very thrilled, and it's been a really weird and really hard couple of months, a couple of weeks. It's been incredibly intensive, and I find myself sometimes either I don't want to work right now because I'm tired or I'm not feeling well, or there's like an event that I want to go to. I want to socialize a little bit. I've been socializing a lot more, like coming out of my cocoon. I finally went to a bar for the first time, I think, in Bansko since I got here. And I think pretty much the first time I went to a proper party for like, I don't know, 3-4 years, whether it was because of my PTSD or my back or my fiber or currently my coccyx bones. So I went into a bar and, sang karaoke. It was so embarrassing and so much fun. And it kind of also like flattened me out. Like 2 days after, I was like smashed. I think I went to the market yesterday not really knowing what's going on with me. I am also finding myself sometimes not in the mood to do what I wanted to do. Like I make a seamless pattern, I make like a set of seamless patterns or digital paper packs, and instead of uploading them onto Etsy, which takes 3 minutes to mock up and 2 minutes to upload, I'll spend 2 hours just uploading it to Art of Wear or to other platforms, playing around with it, checking, what other products I can get from Printful, making other orders from other print domain suppliers, or even just deciding to paint more and do more stuff. So I think that with this creativity burst, I'm really fighting off properly sitting down and working on my Etsy store, not to mention the fact that I got back to doing physical art again. I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a tutorial on how to take an abstract painting, like a physical one, and turn it into a seamless pattern. And I was using this painting. And the thing is that in the past few weeks, we've been having like painting days here on Saturdays. And I've also been like sketching at night, just rough stuff to do. Nothing special or really, just some of these. I also did we also did rock painting, which was super adorable. But then I really got into it, and I'm afraid to drop this. You'll see soon like what's on my legs now. So first of all, this one, which I'm always when I'm showing like an abstract painting, I don't know how to, I think it's this way. Oh, no, it's this way. this is how I like it. So I've been really enjoying like making like really thick brushes, brush strokes, like really vivid stuff, and then, you know, taking like a sponge and doing this. So I did this one, and it's also actually on my art of wear store. I made a pattern from it, and I also started with oh my god, it's so big. I also started with this one, and it came out looking like the pride flag, but that was actually unintentional. I mean, it was really late at night. I couldn't sleep, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna paint. And these were like the only colors that I had available because I'm using a lot of acrylics in here. A lot. And my plan for this is also to tap everything out with this white sponge and then give it a full black frame. Let me know what you guys think. So I've also been doing a lot of this, and of course, you know, staying time with the girls, doing like painting lessons around here. And hey, if any of you are in Vansco and want to join us for a painting session, you are more than welcome to come. We accept people from everywhere, and we have very delicious cookies in these events. And going back to, you know, what we're actually talking about, I feel like whenever I'm planning a live premiere, because I know that a lot of people will be talking back, I'm sort of like making a conversation. And I feel like I really need that conversation because I'm looking at this, and I always tell people, you know, you have to find your own way of marketing your own designs, no matter where. And if I'm looking at this that way, I have the best marketing tool for, you know, selling commercial use proof Clipart and seamless patterns and fonts because I have a YouTube channel about that. So I was really thinking, you know, I can just put all my efforts onto Payhip with that, and then focus my efforts on Etsy with creating things that are for end clients, like the postcards or the greeting cards, especially for this winter season. So I'm still not sure what's going to be within my Etsy store. I do know that if you like something in my Etsy store and you fail to buy it in time, you will find it on my Payhip store. I'm going to make sure that if I end up not using my Etsy store for these commercial graphics, they're still going to be available on my Payhip store. But for now, I'm pretty much having like both of them as a duplicate of each other so every person can purchase from wherever it is that is comfortable for them. We're almost done with this video, and if you liked it, please hit that like button down below, because every time you do, YouTube thinks, hey, this is a cool video, I'm going to show it to more people, and it really does help my channel. And also subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. With so much more work to be done, and I actually have to run to city center right now to do some errands with my bank and with my phone number, my phone plan, and I have a lot of things to do today, and I'm going to take advantage of the fact that it finally stopped raining so I can get some errands done and then come back and edit this video. I always feel like a time traveler when I talk about these things because I'm going to see myself talk about the fact that I need to edit this video. But hey, and also upload more fonts onto my Etsy store, as well as come to meet you guys at 7 p.m. for the live. And all in all, between that, hopefully work on some stuff that I really need to work on, and then see you guys again tomorrow. And as this is Monday, I'm going to reveal the topics of this week. So tomorrow on Tuesday, I'm going to do a list of pretty much like easy to start with or easy to sell digital download items or printables. So I want to create this list of things that you can easily start doing, whether with an Etsy store or whether with a Payhip store, for people who are just starting out and they want something quick and nice, or for people who have like, you know, they have their own print-on-demand business, they have a different type of business, but for them what they need at the moment is a little bit extra income and maybe to try and see how that goes. So it's going to basically be sort of a list of easy digital downloads to make that you can sell on Etsy or Payhip or Shopify or Gumroad or wherever. On Wednesday, you'll be seeing me and Karine Prater again. She was in this channel 2 weeks ago on Wednesday showing off RedBubble mugs together with me. But on that same day, we also recorded another video of her showing off a hoodie that she ordered for herself from Printful. She actually tried Procreate for the first time, made her own design, ordered a hoodie from Printful, and we're going to review the quality of that hoodie and also show you how creative this iOS developer really is. I mean, she's an iOS developer YouTuber that studied physics and make cat illustrations for print-on-demand. How cool is that? So that's going to be tomorrow, and I'm not going to have pink hair in that video because that video was actually filmed before I did my pink hair, so don't worry about my one-off blonde hair in the meantime, because a day after that, on Thursday, you'll see me again with my pink hair talking about a print-on-demand platform that sort of doesn't accept new appliances anymore. It's a very exclusive platform. They manually check by a person. It's manually checking every single thing that you upload. You get denied a lot. And to my surprise, I was a member of that platform, and I am spending a lot of time trying to make up really good designs to sell there, and we'll be talking about that on Thursday, and of course wrap this week up with Friday shop reviews. Still don't know if I'm going to go with Etsy, RedBubble, Society6, TeePublic, Teechip, Teespring, wherever it is that you're selling print on demand or printable items, Shopify, Etsy, WooCommerce, Payhip, Gumroad. Just send them on to me. There is a link down below in the description to a Google form so you can go in and anonymously submit your shops. And I'm also thinking there will be like a small pop-up during the weekend if I finally manage to get my Payhip domain thing in order. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated in this channel's community tab as well as in our Facebook community. And that was it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and for the 5 of you who won free fonts, the May 1st font for commercial purposes, please, please, please send me on Facebook your email so I can email you this free font for commercial purposes. And for the rest of you and for all of you, have an amazing, amazing week. Thank you guys so much for watching this live premiere and being with me in this cool live chat. And if you've seen any of my live premiere videos, you know exactly what I'm about to say right now, because the live chat is going to go away in 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye!